Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a brand new episode of Rants with Dez, aka Dez Rant. Happy Sunday through Saturday, evening, night, morning, and afternoon. Boy, the Vikings really suck today. Couldn't even score a damn point. That is what it is. Move on. They've only won 4 games. One of those things where it's like bloody hell. Um, but tonight we're gonna talk about Chicago. Uh, the story that we're talking about tonight is Chicago, a woman that was set on fire. That actually happened on November 17th. But before we get to that topic at hand, yes, the Viking season is over. It is what it is. So, being that tonight's live is about Chicago, I actually did a little bit of homework this morning before I had to do some dishes. What are some things known for from Chicago? You got the Bears, the Bulls, the White Sox, the Blackhawks, Chicago Fire, I guess that's a soccer team, and Chicago Sky, WNBA. And well, I got that part out of the way. I might save that for the live I do on Instagram. It's good times. Yeah. Do they have good hot dogs? I could not tell you. They're probably spendy as hell. Probably spendy as hell. And of course, another thing Chicago is known for is murder. It's the murder capital of the United States. So I'm going to start with the guy that did this. His name is Lawrence Reed, 50. Um, he has mental illness and was arrested 72 times. Took 73rd time for him to be released. For him to fill up a bottle or whatever container he used of gasoline, filled with gasoline, drenched down a woman. Her name is Bethany McGee, 26. When it was all said and done, 60% burns. This attack happened on November 17th. Um, that's all I need to know on this because I said everything that was actually on there. See, I hate the first part because the first part I actually have to do the reading. I don't like doing that part. I like saying my piece. The fact is, so we talked about this on Instagram, and I'm fully for this. If you catch somebody actually doing something on camera, there should be no trial. But then some of my buddies would be like, "Well, Des, then what happens if it's AI? Because nowadays you can do an AI thing." Howdy, howdy, everybody! If you enjoy this content, please hit the like, notification bell, and subscribe. If you enjoy this content, but I think if it's a security camera, I don't think you could actually do the AI as much. Could you? I don't think so. Because I get it if it's like in a home or something, you could fake that. Because I don't think there should be due process when you know with a shadow of a doubt. Like that guy that killed that National Guard and the other National Guards in serious condition. Then they bring him to the hospital. Go figure. They bring him to the hospital. I think it's silly, especially when the National Guards were there and they know it was him. Why do that? Bring him out back where there's nobody there and take care of business. Uh, the fact is, the problem is the left in these leftist cities keep releasing them. This son of a bitch was released 72 times. If that's the case, we need to fire all the judges and get all conservatives ones in there. And that's the truth. If you keep this direction going, we're going to have more and more of these murders that are completely and 110%, actually 1,000% senseless. All murders are. But like the Sariska, this lady, another thing I'm going to say about this lady, first and foremost, I don't give a shit about her past. Her profile picture on Facebook actually had a BLM thing, support Black Lives Matter, and her family is Democrat. But that doesn't mean anything about this topic at hand. The fact is, I just wanted to bring it out there. Because I know there's some people out there, well, she was a Democrat and she had the BLM thing, so she deserves it. I was like, no, 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 no. Then we are just as bad as the Democrats. We're just as bad as the liberals. And I think there's got to be accountability. And for a person like this, if you know what a shadow of a doubt, you got to make them think is there going to be something coming after me? I know I've been doing a lot of these lives about this kind of crap, and it's the stuff that gets the most clicks. At the end of the day, it's like, how can we move forward? I know I was talking about this morning. How can we actually move forward without having a civil war? Because I would say we're within under a year of a civil war if we don't actually change the direction. When the left says we got to turn back the temperature, no, you first, you sons of bitches. You guys have been calling us Nazis. Like I've been saying this morning on that live. A lot of stuff I'm going to repeat. Because it's senseless. All this crap that's going on right now in America is senseless. And I don't know where we can go from here. What's your guys' thoughts? Please, I'm at that point where I'm going to read the comments. Because I don't see us going anywhere other than batshit crazy right now. I know Eddie called me up. Oh, he's like, it's not as bad as what it seems. It's like, he called me up like last week or the week before. And I'm like, all right. I think it actually is worse, to be honest. That's my 100% honest opinion. So I'll wait for a few comments on here. Because at the end of the day, I don't see us going anywhere. If the judges stay in there from these liberal cities, let's be honest, the biggest thing needs to happen is the blue cities become red. But the fact is, these male, female bullshit that actually hates your guts, let's be honest, they hate your guts. They're going to keep voting for these judges. They're going to keep voting for all this other crap, let's be honest. And they don't see it the way we see it. They say, oh, these black people had a hard time. Well, now Bethany McGee might not survive because of your policies. And you don't think liberals hate us? I hope you're right. Because Charlie Kirk was a prime example of them showing their true colors. Okay, can you explain how they don't hate us? Like this cap right here is the enemy right here. I'm not talking about Democrats. Manipulation, yes, you're right on that. The media hates you. The media hates us. I sure as hell hope you're right. Eventually the blue will turn red. I sure as hell hope so. The fact is, at the end of the day, it is the media. They're calling us, like I've been saying. Tomorrow night, if I go live, if I don't go live tomorrow, it'll be on Wednesday. But I plan on doing a different one because I just keep repeating myself. Myself. I want to do a topic where I'm not constantly saying this rhetoric because it is the same thing I've been saying on the last few lives. Actually, are you talking about Charlie Kirk? He was not killed by his own. The shooter actually had a tranny. That's what's funny. At the end of the day, it is what it is, brothers and sisters out there. It's like, the truth will set you free, and we're working on it right now. Okay, I'm changing my mind on Trump now that he's out. Has first LGBTQ President Love, fabulous new ballroom. He's really, that's fantastic. That's hilarious. I gotta love the haters on here once in a while. Gotta love him. Democrats will save us. Now that's funny. We got some good comedians on here tonight. I tell you that much. Quite frankly. Yeah, illegals are a big part. Let's be honest. The illegals. I mean, this guy from this morning's live I did was a refugee from Afghanistan. So it's one of those things where he would not have been here. Those two National Guard would actually have had a good Thanksgiving. Instead, one is fighting for his life, and the other one passed away on Thanksgiving. Oh, man. Had a gun, didn't have it, then had a gun. Oh, what the hell? Manipulation, huh? Well, have you? So, what kind of news channel do you guys usually watch? Do you watch any news channels then on TV or on like cable, or do you just go online and see what everybody's talking about? uh, I have cracks on the bottom part of my phone, so it's like it's when some of the words are right in there, right in the cracks. Oh, you're damn right. Live chats are actually fun. They're quite frankly, you can't make that shit up. I'll tell you a story before I close her down. So I was doing a live on Facebook. This would have been like 7, 8 years ago. This was back in the day when I didn't have my fancy office. I was still in my office down here, but I was standing up at the desk over there, and I was talking, minding my own business. All of a sudden, a freaking daddy long legs comes down right next to me. I'm like, I literally almost shit my pants. A little insect like that almost made me shit my pants. I was like, you can't make that stuff up. You can't make up that stuff. Oh man. Well, I get my stuff, a lot of it from like Crowder or Timcast. They're live, but I always watch it afterwards because some people have a full time job. This is my hobby. Hopefully in the future, long time from now, a long time. Quite frankly, well, once I get my laptop up and running, all that good stuff, then this channel will be. Uh, but that won't be till I come back from my my hiatus. Actually, like Crowder, actually, I always have CNN on. That's what's funny about it. So you know they're watching the real news. Oh man, well, the reason why I love Crowder so much is they have a great team, and it's they're legit. And the reason why people hate them is because they're actually getting the real news. I mean, the manifestos they've gotten already in the past, the live stream during the election. Other companies actually they had the biggest live stream during the election this past November, last November, on in Rumble history. He's a tool. He's not one of us. That's basically all I'm gonna say about Nick Fuentes. I always suck at saying names. That's why these two names are actually pretty easy. Like you giving me a Muslim name, I'm like, bloody hell, I'm not gonna be able to say this. Basically, all I gotta say. I would never say it. Des is racist. Des is racist. People tell me. Oh man, damn right. Oh shit. So if I go live tomorrow night, it'll probably be probably between 8 and 9. If I go live tomorrow night, I'm not 100% sure, but I will be going live on Wednesday. The following week, I have 2 nights where I'll be busy. Actually, 3 nights in a row. I might do an early one on Tuesday then. I'm thinking out loud for you guys. So for those people that have subscribed to this channel. For the people that subscribe to the channel, it's a great channel. It's as I said, after Easter, this channel will be a lot better because we'll have a panel at least, hopefully, twice a week. And let's be honest, panels are a lot more fun than one person. You got other people's perspective. It's appreciate it. Quite frankly, Des appreciates it. So does Megatron. I always have props on here. These are more so for Instagram props. But I have that. I have Little Chickadee. And, of course, I got the rooster. And there's a whole story behind that. And I might tell you that before I actually take my hiatus. How's it going? Like I said, there's a lot of stories I'm going to tell you before I take the hiatus because you won't see me for 90 days. For those of you that actually go to me actually on Instagram or whatever, you can get my contacts over there so we can still chat here and there. For those that care to chat, I'm one of the good guys. I will never say it, people tell me. But I think I'm done with this one for tonight. Give me a few moments, probably about half hour to an hour. I'll probably go live actually on the Instagram. It's still kind of early for that. It's only not even 8 o'clock Central Time. If I do go live tomorrow night, like I said, it'll probably be between 8, 9 o'clock Central Time. And like always, first and foremost, I don't get everything right. And when I don't get it right, I will always call myself out on it. And if I say something wrong, I need you guys to do the same for me. Say, Des, you got something wrong. Because that's the only way this channel gets better. You guys are going to be helping me with that, and I appreciate it. And once we get everything going full force, you the people, once I get to know you actually, you can be part of the panel as well. Like right now, basically all Instagram friends. Thank you, I appreciate it. Like I said, I will be talking more about that at the end of December. December 5th will be my last time going live for the 90 days. It goes all the way till Easter. So once again, I do love you guys, and I do appreciate you guys. Until next time, happy holidays like always. Peace out.